Okay, moths in the craddock, day 2, take 2. So I did a video and just got done with it and realized that nothing was on screen, so here I am redoing the video. So today is day 2, corrugated, and I'm taking part in this challenge hosted by Priscilla at Release the Craftin', and I will link her below, and you can go to hashtag moths in the craddock and you can see other crafters videos as well as Priscilla's, and get all the information if you want to join in on this challenge. There's 31 prompts for this challenge, so go over to her YouTube channel, Release the Craftin', and get all the details that you need for this challenge. Again, that's hashtag moths in the craddock. So today, day 2, corrugated, and we're going to go ahead and get started again. So I'll put this off to the side. So corrugated, I have a couple rolls like this that came with something that I ordered. I don't even remember now what it is, and of course I just saved it, and it comes in this nice big roll like this. Sometimes you can get them in, like if you have dishes or something like that, or you can just flat out buy it like this. So that's what I'm using. It's some that I saved from whatever packing that I had, and we are going to make some file folders. So I'll show you the samples of what I have already created, and this is the one that I did in the earlier video that was not on screen. So hopefully this time we have it in a little bit better than what it was before. So I'm going to kind of push this stuff off to the side just a little bit so I can kind of show you what we've done here. So the corrugated is the background for the cluster that I've created, and it's all put onto a miniature file folder. So we created kind of a tab here. I went ahead and put in an eyelet so that I can put a charm on there, but I didn't do it on this one yet. So this is the one that I just got finished making, and then I have these that I've previously made. So they are all made with the corrugated as the base for that cluster on the front side of them. And that is what they are looking like. They all have just a little bit different tab on them and clusters that I have done. And some of them have a little bit more on the inside than others. Okay, so I'm going to put this in. I have a container over here off to my side that I put all of my makes that I'm doing, and eventually they'll all go into a journal. So some of the stuff off of this. So I went ahead and I've already cut out my file for my file folder, my paper for my file folder, and it measures 4 3/8 by 5 and 5 1/4. So 4 3/8 by 5 1/2 inch, and then I scored it at 2 3/4, or basically just fold it in half. And then I take my corner rounder and we'll round these corners real quick. Okay, and then give it a little distressing. So I'm going to use Vintage Photo. distress on all sides, inside and out. So I'm going to go ahead and tag Priscilla's YouTube channel in my description so that you can go and find her channel. And see what fun things she's creating. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little sand here. Further distress. And this is the Tim Holtz sanding disc. So you can kind of see the distressing that gives. And if you feel like you need to go back in with some more distress ink, go ahead. All right. So this is our piece of corrugated that I already have cut down. I'm just going to go ahead and flatten it down a little bit so that it's not quite as bulky, and the ephemera that I'm putting on there will stick on there a lot better. And you can kind of rough this up if you want to. I've done some where I've torn it and kind of helped it along a little bit. Kind of giving it a little bit of distress here and there. I'm not even sure if that part will be seen, but it's what I want to do at this time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn it like that. And then I have picked out some pieces of ephemera here that I want to use on this. And this time I'm going to use the bird here. So we're going to go ahead and ink him up. And I believe he comes from a kit from, oh boy, I'm not going to say for sure. I was doing a whole lot of fussy cutting the last few nights and using different kits, and so I'm not 100% sure on this one. But if I figure it out, I will link it below. Okay. And I think I'm going to stick this underneath. Okay. There we go. I like that. So we're going to go ahead and stick him down. But I'm not going to stick the corrugated down just yet. I've got some other pieces of ephemera that I'm going to put underneath. And see, that part that I picked at, you can't see it anyway. the glue that I'm using today is a PVA glue, and normally it sticks and doesn't allow you a whole lot of time to move anything around. All right, so we have a little birdie there. It's a really pretty bird. And then I want to stick this underneath, like so. Okay. And then I'm thinking this up like that. And this kind of down. Well, come on. All right, and something along that line there. I like that up there. I think we'll stick with him up there. Or do we want it over here? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with it right there. It's always a difficult thing trying to decide where it looks best. Give the little birdie just a little number there. Okay, we're going to pull that away. And we need to ink up, don't we? Just kind of get rid of that white edge a little bit. Tone it down somewhat. So my grandson was visiting today, and he was hanging halfway off the sofa, goofing around, and he says, Nana, have you ever done this? And I just thought, not recently. Hanging upside down from the sofa. Thought that was pretty cute. Okay, so this will go on like so. And ink up these two pieces. It's kind of a hit and miss there. All right. Okay. Go ahead and put that down. Okay. And I think we're ready for this one here. So yeah, I went outside and played kickball with my grandson, and we had kind of a nice afternoon. We've been having some really nice weather, which is nice because we've had a couple of weeks of kind of foggy, not so nice weather, so it's nice to have some nice days too. Well, it's been unusually warmer than normal for us this winter so far. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I want that on like that, but I have a couple of things that I might want to put on there. I think before I do that, I want to get my eyelid in, and go ahead with the bigger. Get an eyelid out here. Hopefully this will go the first time around. There we go. I think I need a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I'm not sure. I think this time, I'm not sure about my charm, but I think I'm going to put this on this time. The others have a bulb pin with a charm on it, so we're going to change it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I'll kind of put that up to the side there, and we'll go cup all these pieces. I don't think I'm going to use this round one. We'll put that up to off to the side for now. And we'll go ahead and probably put notes across the top. And then right below that, we'll put this one. And then the postage piece of ephemera there. Oop, maybe off, maybe. There we go. Okay. And I think we'll just leave the back side for another time. And we'll stick that up on there. And I'm not going to decorate the inside. Just going to leave that blank for some journaling space. Okay. All right, so there we have another file folder done. We have this nice charm here, and I could, I could add some pieces of ephemera on there if I wanted to. But I think at this point I'm going to leave it because I may want to stamp on there. I'm not quite sure what I'll be using on that for sure, but so we're just going to leave it. So there's our file folder. I'll put it up against the white. It's probably easier to see. So we have the cluster made with the corrugated in the background there, and then the little pieces of ephemera here and there, and then the tab up there on the back side is just left kind of plain. I may stamp over that. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that yet, but I will likely stamp on it. Just we'll ink this up while we're at it. Okay, so thanks for joining me today for Corrugated, and please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps my channel for sure. Head on over to the other ladies that are participating in this challenge. Again, it's hashtag moths in the craddock. If you go to that, go to hashtag moths in the craddock, you can find all the creators that are actually taking part in the challenge and view their videos from there. Or again, you can look below, and I will have Priscilla's YouTube channel listed, so you can go directly to her channel and find her. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.